like 12 trees of 12 each trees, etc. Then the giant came back and he saw that in his garden children were playing. So he shouted to the children and he built a wall around his garden and put a notice board that trespassers will be prosecuted, that no one will enter without permission into his garden. We stopped them. Now see further what happened in this lesson. He was a very selfish giant. As I told you that this giant was very selfish because he built a wall around his garden and put a notice board. That's why. The poor children had now nowhere to play. Now the children don't have any park or any place to play. So they can play. They tried to play on the road, but the road was very dusty and full of hard stones. And they did not like it. They tried to play after building the high wall by the selfish giant. They tried to play on the road, but the road was very dusty and full of hard stones. So they did not like to play on the road. They used to wander around the high walls when their lessons were over. So after school, they wandered around the wall of a garden and they talk about the beautiful garden inside. And after going from the school, they are wandering around the wall and talk to each other that how happy we were there when they were playing into the garden. They also talked like that, how happy we are here. And now, after building the high wall, they talked to each other that how happy we were there. They said to each other. Then the spring came. Now, spring, that's the name of a season. Then the spring came, and all over the country there were little blossoms and little birds. Springtime came, that means flowers are blossomed on the trees and plants, and all over the country the spring season came. Only in the garden of the selfish giant it was still winter, but all over the country spring season entered, but only in the selfish giant garden there was still winter season. So the birds did not get to sing in it as there were no children. Only winter season is there into the giant's garden, and there were no child and no children. So only winter season remained, and birds did not like to sing because they cannot see any living being there. That's why. And the trees forgot to blossom, and the trees are also forgot to blossom because it's a winter season. Once a beautiful flower puts its head out from the grass. Once a beautiful flower puts its head, that means peeped out, puts its head out, that means peeped out. You also say rise its head. So what happened one day? A beautiful flower peeped out from the grass, came out from the grass. But when it saw the notice board, it was so sorry for the children that it slipped back into the ground again. But when this beautiful flower saw the notice board, he went down. He go back into the ground to sleep. The only people who were pleased were the snow and the frost. Only people here, snow. The people who were pleased were only the snow. Here, the snow and the frost. These two things are working as a living being here. So these two only people were very happy because you can see the snow, frost. It is into winter season, so they were very happy. Spring has forgotten this garden. They cried and they talked to each other. This time spring doesn't came. Spring season forgot to come into this garden. They cried. So we will live here all the year around. So they top teacher to that spring season doesn't come here, so we can stay here all over the year. The snow covered up the grass with her great white crop. Here the snow covered up the grass, the grass which lies into the garden, it covers with a white crop. Crop here, that means snow. And the frost painted all the trees silver, and the frost also painted all the trees into silver. That means you can, if you see the garden, this garden is like a silver color due to snow. Then they invited the north wind to stay with them. Then the snow and the frost, they invited north wind. North wind here, that means cold wind. Then they invited the north wind to stay with them, and he came. Who invited north wind? Snow and frost. Snow and frost invited cold wind to come and live with them. He was wrapped in furs, and he roared all day about the garden. He was wrapped in furs. Here, furs. Naturally, if we see the meaning of the furs, that means the hair which is on the animal. But here, not being wrapped in furs, that means it flies, it airy. And he roared all day about the garden, and he shouted loudly. He roared here, that means making noise. And he made noise all day about the garden and blew the chimney pots down, it making so loud noise. So what happened? The chimney which is high on the wall, it pots down, falling down. This is a delightful spot, he said. And the north wind also said, this is a very delightful, this is a very beautiful place. We must ask hail on a visit. So they decided to ask the hail. Hail here, that means hail storm. So they asked hail to visit this garden. So the hail came. So what happened? North wind, already snow and frost is there. They invited hail as well as north wind to live with them. Every day for 3 hours, he rattled on the roof of the castle till he broke most of the slates, and then he ran around and round the garden as fast as he could go. What did this hailstorm did? This hailstorm moving around all over the garden and all over the castle, and most of the things were falling down and break down due to it. And he moved so fast as he could go. He was dressed in grey. Now hailstorm was dressed in grey, and his beak was like ice, and his breathing was like an ice. Why the spring is so late in coming? Said the selfish giant. Now the giant is already living into the castle, so he thought that why in this time, in this year, spring doesn't came into my garden. As he sat at the window and looked out his old white garden, when he was sitting near the window and looked out to his garden, he thought that why spring so late this time? I hope there will be a change in the weather, and he thought that maybe due to the changes of the weather it will be happen and spring doesn't come here into my garden. But the spring never came. Not only that year, but the spring never came into his garden, nor the summer. Not only the spring, but summer also doesn't come. The autumn gave golden fruit to every garden. Autumn season gave a golden fruit in each and every garden of the country. But to the giant's garden, she gave none. But into the giant's garden, autumn season doesn't give a fruit to the trees. He is too selfish. She said. Autumn season said that giant is so selfish. So it was always winter there, and the north wind and the hail and the frost and the snow danced about through the trees. So what happened? Autumn season doesn't come, doesn't came. spring season doesn't come, so always all over the year the winter season remain there, and all the four characters the writer described in this lesson, north wind, frost, hail and snow, they remain into his garden through the trees. Dancing, they making loud noise, they falling all the things, everything they did, what they can. One morning, the giant was lying awake in bed when he heard some lovely music. Now what happened suddenly one day? He was lying in his bed but he is still awake. So he heard a lovely music, a sound of music he heard, which by listening this music he was very pleased. It sounded so sweet to his ears that he thought it must be the king's musicians passing by. The sound which coming from the outside, listening that, the giant became very happy and he thought maybe this voice is coming from the king's musicians passing by. Maybe the king's musicians were passing by his garden and a voice come true from them. It was really only a little linnet singing outside his window. But it was so long since he had heard a bird singing in his garden that it seemed to him to be the most beautiful music in the world. But what happened? There, outside of his window, outside of his castle, there was only a little bird named Linnet. Linnet, that's the name of a bird. The sound, from where the sounds come from? The sounds come from the bird Linnet. Linnet was singing so beautifully outside of the window that the selfish giant became very pleased. But it was so long since he had heard. But after a long time, he heard this type of music, this type of singing, so beautiful singing in the world, and he never listened this type of singing into the world. Then the hail stopped the dancing over his head, and the north wind ceased roaring, and a delicious perfume came to him through the open casement. Now what happened when he heard the voice of a linnet singing? Then suddenly the hail stopped dancing over his head. Hail which came into his garden, he stopped the dancing. North wind also stopped. Ceased here, that means stop. North wind also stopped making loud noise and a delicious perfume, and suddenly a fragrance entered into his room from the open casement. Casement here, that means window. From the open window, a beautiful fragrance came. I believe the spring has come at last, said the giant, and he jumped out of bed and looked out. And suddenly what he realized, finally he thought that the spring season entered into his garden. So to see that the spring season came into his garden, he suddenly jumped and looked out from the window. That spring season came or not. My dear students, this is the first part of the selfish giant. In next video, we will see what happened into the second part of the selfish giant. Thank you.